Hello guys, welcome back to my subject. So our third meeting is about um, research process and quantitative method. The previous session is about qualitative, and we are going to continue it to the quantitative. Okay. So what is quantitative research? Quantitative research is defined as a systematic investigation of phenomena by gathering quantifiable data and performing statistical. So you have a lot of data and you will perform it in statistical model. In statistical, mathematical, or computational technique. So it relates to the number. Okay. The qualitative focus on word, meanwhile the quantitative focus on number. Quantitative research collects information from existing and potential customers using sampling methods and sending out online surveys, online polls, questionnaire, and so on. The results of which can be depicted in the form of numerical. After careful understanding of these numbers, to predict the future of a product or service and make changes accordingly. So in understanding the quantitative methodology, it is pertinent to give an overview of what research is all about. Does research deal with the search of knowledge? Since research deals with academic activity, it is pertinent to define it in a more technical way. Therefore, Catori in 2004 describes that research as a scientific and systematic research for pertinent information on a specific topic. Research also involves creativity that is carried in a systematic way in order to improve knowledge, which consists of human knowledge, culture, and society. So this implies that research is utilized to investigate facts, reconfirm the result of the previous experiments, and provide solutions for existing or new issues, support theories as well as propound new theories. Furthermore, research involves knowledge building, carrying out experiments to find out the cause and effect of something, as well as to provide the basis of further studies. So, the quantitative method describing a research problem through a description of trends or a need for an explanation of the relationship among variables. Major role for the literature through suggesting the research question and creating proposed statement, research question, and hypotheses that are specific, narrow, measurable, and observable. Collecting numeric data about by using instruments with preset question and response. Analyzing trends, comparing groups, or relating variables using statistical analysis. Interpreting results by comparing them with prior predictions and past research. Writing the research reports using standard and fixed structures. And we have an example of quantitative research in the survey. It's about do parent-teacher internet communications affect student performance in the classroom? So this is the descriptive question. It's about how frequently do participants variable at research site. So it would be like this. How frequently do African Americans feel isolated on college campus? That's the question. And then this is the relationship question. How do feelings of isolation relates to or influence the ethnic identity of African American in the US? And this one, another one is comparative question. Um, how do African American and Euro American compare in their perceptions of ethnic identity? And then let's move on to the next part. It's about hypothesis. Student is high school in the school district in which parents and teachers communicate through the internet will have higher grades than students whose parents and teachers do not communicate through the internet. This is the null hypothesis. An example of the application of the script might be like, there is no difference between at-risk and non-at-risk students in terms of students' achievement on math test scores for third grade students in Midwest School District. And this is the alternative hypothesis. Students who participate in direct learning in 4 elementary school students will have higher achievement scores than students who participate in whole language learning. So there is null and alternative hypothesis. How to gather research insight. Quantitative outcome research is mostly conducted in social science using the statistical method used above to collect quantitative data from the research study. In this research method, researchers and statisticians deploy mathematical frameworks and theories that pertain to the quantity under question. Quantitative research templates are objective, elaborate, and many times even investigational. The results achieved from the research method are logical, statistical, and unbiased. Data collection happens using a structured method and conducted on larger samples that represent the entire population. So, as mentioned above, the quantitative research is a data-oriented. There are two methods to conduct quantitative research. They are primary quantitative research method and secondary quantitative research method. So, what is primary quantitative research method? There are 4 different types of quantitative research method. Primary quantitative research is the most widely used method of conducting market research. The distinct feature of primary research is that the researcher focuses on collecting data directly rather than depending on data collected from previously done research. So primary quantitative research can be broken down into 3 further distinctive tracks, as well as the process how they are, technique and types of studies. What else? It's just like identify a survey research, cross-sectional surveys, something like that, longitudinal surveys. Yeah. I think that's all for the brief description about research purpose of quantitative method. See you on the next meeting. Bye bye.